Journey into the past and let your imagination take you to the old world canals of Venice as you and your loved ones are serenaded by your gondolier. Experience the beauty, mystique, and charm of downtown Indianapolis with spectacular canal views. Make it a fun family outing or an impressive romantic date you'll never forget.
Santa Lucia.
We will get your skin glowing, smooth, sexy with a silky touch. From facials, full body waxing, Brazilian waxing, lash lifts, microdermabrasions, dermaplanes, chemical peels, you name it, we can do it. Ask me about my customer referral program. For each customer you refer to me, you get $10 towards your next service.
Ready to embark on a voyage full of fun? Geist Marina and Morris Marina are your gateways to summer adventures. We're the experts on lake life, from pontoon boat rentals and sales to services and accessories. Book all rentals through our websites. Enjoy a midweek discounted rate of $300 from Tuesday to Thursday in June and July. Your time on the lake should feel like vacation. At our marinas, we make that a reality. So what are you waiting for? Start your voyage today. Escape to Hidden Paradise Campground, a beautiful family-oriented destination just south of Shelbyville, Indiana. Immerse yourself in the great outdoors with amenities like cabins, RV pull-throughs, swimming, kayaking, canoeing, and more. Perfect for all ages, Hidden Paradise offers endless activities and unforgettable memories. Don't wait, reserve your spot today and discover the ultimate nature retreat at Hidden Paradise Campground.
I am so excited to try Indy's newest attraction here on the beautiful canal.
Take a full tour of the Indianapolis Canal on our classic cocktail yacht that holds up to 9 passengers. Your captain sings a wide variety of music on this 50 or 75-minute journey. You can bring your own cocktails or purchase them at Fresco Cafe prior to your ride. Book rides online at fourgondola.com now daily through September 30th or call 317-340-2489. Come celebrate with us.
Thank you. You're lovely passengers, all of you. Lots of love on this boat.
My name's Jessica, and I am the piercer here at Mystic Images Tattoo. I specialize in all different types of piercings. We carry numerous lines of jewelry with some high-end ones such as juniper, needle metal, and a few others. When you're ready for your next piercing, come see me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the In the Loop TV show. I'm your host, Renee Michelle Merrifield. Hope you're all having a fantabulous week. We have Jason Aaron.pro in the producer's corner.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another full episode of the In the Loop TV show. We're streaming live Thursdays at 7 p.m. We are broadcasting every Saturday at midnight on ABC WRTV, and we are 24/7 inside of Indianapolis hotels, showcasing this wonderful city that we love, Indianapolis. Tisha, we see you. You're saying, hey, lady. You're not talking to me. You're talking to that one right there.
Hey, Tisha. Thanks for commenting.
Thank you for commenting. And all of you, please comment as much as possible during this during this live stream. We love seeing your comments come in, and we'll try to give you shout outs as much as we can. But we got a lot going on this episode, including the kickoff to. Woo! We've been teasing it. We've got the District Tap $50 gift card that we started the contest. You can go to the giveaway page on the inloop.tv website.
Yeah.
Go to the giveaways tab, and there's a lot of clickable, easy ways that you can enter. It's kind of like a raffle. The more you enter, the higher your chances are of winning. So, Renee, what is going on in this episode?
We have a jam-packed episode, Jason. We have the Haitian Association of Indiana. We went there and had a grand old time. Seriously, the best time ever. And you get to see all about that. Then we went to Lux Ivy to chat at the Mouse Trap, y'all. One of my favorite bars in Indy and one of the oldest bars and the best tenderloin. Then we're going to have comedian Sunny Atwal calling in from New York City. This is a friend of ours and a very talented indie legend. We are so excited to have him on.
That's right. We've worked with him when he was in Indy, but he's moved on to greener pastures. So we're going to catch up with him. We haven't really spoken to him in a few years, really. We had him in on one of the other shows, and so we're excited to catch up with him. And
yes,
we've got Lisa Lee in Hollywood, West Coast, kind of giving us updates out there. We talked to her about a month ago. She called in through Zoom, but Sunny is going to be our East Coast correspondent to give us some updates on the comedy scene in New York. And Lisa Lee is actually going to be in studio next week, giving us a new update.
I'm so excited about that, Jason.
Yeah.
I just love me some Lisa Lee, and so excited to have Sunny as well on the show today.
Yeah,
very exciting.
Cool. So with all that being said, I got just one question for you. Indianapolis, are you ready to be in the loop?
Hey, my name's Larry. I'm with Mystic Images Tattoo here in Noblesville. We'd really love for you to come down, check out some of our talented artists. Me, of course, and we have several that's available. Come get your ink therapy.
I am so excited to try Indy's newest attraction here on the beautiful canal. Take a full tour of the Indianapolis Canal on our classic cocktail yacht that holds up to 9 passengers. Your captain sings a wide variety of music on this 50 or 75-minute journey. You can bring your own cocktails or purchase them at Fresco Cafe prior to your ride. Book rides online at fourgondola.com now daily through September 30th or call 317-340-2489. Come celebrate with us.
Thank you. You're lovely passengers, all of you. Lots of love on this boat.
Escape to Hidden Paradise Campground, a beautiful family-oriented destination just south of Shelbyville, Indiana. Immerse yourself in the great outdoors with amenities like cabins, RV pull-throughs, swimming, kayaking, canoeing, and more. Perfect for all ages, Hidden Paradise offers endless activities and unforgettable memories. Don't wait, reserve your spot today and discover the ultimate nature retreat at Hidden Paradise Campground. If you love fashion and you love vintage shops, then this next segment is absolutely for...
it's Haitian first.
Oh, I am so sorry. Yes,
okay.
I forgot about that. No. Okay, so Haitian Association, so much fun. We went and joined them in their awesome party that they had. Jason, tell us a little bit about what happened.
Oh, well, you actually talked to a lot of the pillars inside of the HAI, and we talked about, most importantly, that they're starting to raise funds for a new community resource center, which is much needed. And then we get to see some of the dance and stuff like that, but instead of like describing it, how about we just show you?
Once again, for your pregame entertainment, please welcome the Haitian Association of Indiana.
are one of the founding members of the Haitian Association of Indiana.
Yes. So I was, all along I was there, right? So I moved there in 1994, and there were very few Haitians around. So we started to, as people were coming in, congregate, form a church, right? Because that's primarily one of the things you find in Haitian communities is a church, right? Out of that came out some conversation about, hey, what happened when other Haitians are coming? What can we actually create for them so that they don't feel isolated the way we did when we first came in? And so out of that came the idea we should put an organization together. The question at the time was, how would my children recognize where I'm from if there was no institution to actually, where they could get involved? I'll tell you something I'm very proud of today.
Yes, please.
My daughter, whom had danced, she was 6 years old for the first time in Haitian Flag Day. Big deal, right, for us. She was 6 years old. She's again in college and still dancing for Haitian Flag Day. Had we not have this institution called the Haitian Association of Indiana, she wouldn't know much about Haiti, and she probably wouldn't feel connected to my community as much as she is now. So to me and to many others today whom daughter had grown up and being part of this, it's a wonderful thing that the kids know where their parents are from, and they are very proud of, despite everything else going on, that we've been able to do this. But again, as you said now, those concerns are long gone. And so we are really now about servicing the community. With a phone call, they can have the assistance that I never had, right? And that was my dream. It's not to feel completely isolated and trying to find out who I am. No, they have a community.
We are, I guess, at a crossroad, if you will.
Okay.
We have been operating for years now as an all-volunteer, do what you can, goodwill kind of an organization. And we're at the point now where the needs are so far beyond our capacity to support them that what we're looking for is to actually create a community resource center that can be fully staffed with the right setting, the right spaces that we can do all the programs that we've done, and also have dedicated people that can actually respond to the call.
What kind of services would you be able to provide with a new resource center?
Yeah, so at the core of what we do and what we aim to do, so we are about social platform. We are about advocacy, education, and service, of course. And so in that context, we're looking at after-school programming for kids, for example. Having a place where people can come in, and one of the biggest issues that we see today is translating services. Where people are coming in and they need someone to translate a document for them, or they may need someone to sit on a call with them. So having someone there that can do that, that's one part of it. A dance studio, we would like to have that. Again, we have this dance team that's been pretty much carrying the cultural legacy of HAI for years now. And every single year, we struggle to find a space where they can practice and do their sets. And so having a place where we can carry these programs on a more permanent basis is going to be a big help.
One of the main events that we've done, and we've been doing this for the past 15 years now. This year will be our 15th annual Haitian Flag Day Festival. And what we do is we use that event to promote the beautiful Haitian culture through music and food. So we have a number of Haitian artists that are coming here to sort of, take in the environment and sort of bring a different flavor to the Indianapolis community.
My mouth is watering. Haitian food is delicious.
Haitian food and Haitian drinks and beverages and different things in the culture, different memorabilia that's going to be sold through our different vendors. So it's a good time. And for people who are curious about the community or curious about Haiti, it's the perfect time to come out and take on a different culture, something different but unique at the same time. And
absolutely, expand your horizons, have fun, see the beauty.
this is when you're going to see the true energy of what it is to be Haitian, because we come alive when the drum beats. Come and enjoy our food with us. Come and enjoy our music with us. Come in and just, sit back and get the vibe of the islands just by sitting in the same room with us.
Right.
So we're bringing the islands to Indiana. Exactly.
And we thank you for that, because Indiana needs the islands.
So yeah, between our food, music, and culture, and us, and we're very boisterous, very energetic people. We're opening up our doors and just inviting everyone to come and to just be a part of our culture, learn more about who we are, history of our country, directly from us. In Haitian culture, it's a very commonplace to gather around the courtyard, Laku culture. So pretty much we'll welcome everyone into our courtyard to just celebrate our culture with us. Yeah.
Let's hear it one more time from the Haitian Association of Indiana.
That just makes me smile. They're doing so much great things with the community. Haitian Association of Indiana, we thank you. Thank you for being such a great segment. We enjoyed absolutely interviewing and talking to you guys, and we're going to definitely do all we can to help you get that built.
Check out their Facebook page. There it is right there on screen. They got stuff going on, year-round. The Flag Day Festival was one of their big ones, but they've always got stuff going on, so check them out.
And all of these events are so much fun. You just wouldn't believe it. I mean, we were having an absolute ball at the last Haitian Association of Indiana
Flag Day
bash.
Festival.
Yeah, it was the Flag Day Festival, and it was
Haitians
so
know
much
how to
fun.
party, that's
They know
for
how
sure.
to party so hard, and just the dancing, the music, the DJ, everybody was so great. Guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Don't forget, there's still time. You can go to the website.
The District Chat, baby, $50, free, $50. Go to intheloop.tv and click on the giveaways tab. Hopefully we can get this baby away tonight. Come on now. Who's going to get it?
When we come back from the commercial, it's Lux and Ivy, and then we're talking to comedian Sunny Atwal from New York. So right after this break.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Marley here at Mystic Images. I come from a long line of artists in my family for the most part. I'm here pretty much every day besides my usual 2 days off. Walk-ins wise, I take them when I can, but for the most part, I am pretty booked.
Journey into the past and let your imagination take you to the old world canals of Venice as you and your loved ones are serenaded by your gondolier. Experience the beauty, mystique, and charm of downtown Indianapolis with spectacular canal views. Make it a fun family outing or an impressive romantic date you'll never forget.
Santa Lucia.
Ready to embark on a voyage full of fun? Geist Marina and Morris Marina are your gateways to summer adventures. We're the experts on lake life, from pontoon boat rentals and sales to services and accessories. Book all rentals through our websites. Enjoy a midweek discounted rate of $300 from Tuesday to Thursday in June and July. Your time on the lake should feel like vacation. At our marinas, we make that a reality. So what are you waiting for? Start your voyage today. If you are anything like me, you love vintage
Nobody's like you.
stores. Oh, well, thanks, Jay. But, there's not many around, and we got to interview one of the coolest ones, Lux and Ivy. Sarah Baldwin, such a great person and interesting person to talk to. They believe in sustainability and fashion. You guys are going to love this segment. Check it out. Y'all, I've got Sarah Baldwin here, the owner of Lux and Ivy, around the corner from the Mousetrap on the Monon, 54th and Monon. Yo, how are you doing, Sarah?
Doing great.
Awesome. We're glad to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
The In the Loop viewers are going to love this, guys. Sarah's shop is a vintage shop with sustainable clothing and accessories. Now, what does that mean, Sarah, sustainable?
Okay, so I do a lot of work in the community with sustainable fashion, and it is defined by the way that items are produced. One approach to sustainable fashion would be to utilize items that are already in existence. So vintage, secondhand clothing, which we do a lot of. So we do buying every Wednesday. People bring us their items to sell. We purchase them, we clean them, and then resell them in our shop. Kind of like, Buffalo Exchange, Plato's Closet, that type of shop. And then obviously utilizing vintage goods that are still in existence, high quality items that have stood the test of time. So we have that aspect of the shop, and then we also have some wholesale items that are sustainable, that are produced ethically and sustainably. So it means that the way that they are manufactured meets a certain criteria. So whether that means that they are made to order, so it's like they're not mass producing items, it's like once the order is placed, then it's produced. Whether that means the way that the garment is dyed, the way that they are treating their workers. So there's a lot of different facets to sustainable fashion.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and
like,
so
cruelty-free and stuff like
so
that.
fair trade, ethically made. The way that, like I said, the dye process, the way that it's manufactured, all of those things kind of come into play with sustainable fashion.
And that's so awesome, too, for the community. I mean, a lot of people are worried about what they're wearing or what they're eating and stuff, but it's cool that you guys are making such a difference in the community.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying. I think that the secondhand and vintage is a huge part of that. So the price point's a lot lower with secondhand and vintage goods, so you can be a lot more experiential with your style and not feel so bad about it because you're not, buying into fast fashion. Right. Yes. And then beyond that, when you kind of find your style, you can zero in on what it is that you really love and then buy those higher end goods that are made ethically and sustainably and then keep them in your wardrobe for a long time. That's kind of the goal. We also carry over 50 local and independent artists in our shop. So we have a lot of locally made jewelry and accessories, a lot of independently designed stickers and cards and paper goods, things like that. That's a big part of what we do. And then we also are involved with Pattern Magazine and Stitchworks. We do a sustainability panel that's reoccurring where we feature different people in the community that are different stakeholders in the sustainable fashion experience in Indianapolis. So boutique owners, designers, members of the community, we do panel discussions and we have people come in and sit and discuss with an audience kind of their take on sustainable fashion. So that's something that we do, and that's actually how I met Kyle, who runs the
Mr. Oaks
Sustain Fest. Yeah.
I was curious about about your inspiration. I mean, that's hard to start any shop, let alone a vintage clothing shop. So, tell me a little bit about your passion and the passion behind it all.
Well, I've been doing this for almost 15 years now. So when I was in college, I worked at a vintage store and I just learned a lot about the industry then. And then after college, I moved back to Indy and I worked for Amanda Newman, who owns Amanda's Exchange, which is like a big resale shop on the north side. And I learned a lot from her. And then from there, I had kids. I kind of took time off from my career. But when I was ready to get started again, I knew I really wanted to do retail and keep doing vintage and secondhand. And so, I've been in this industry for a long time. And my biggest inspiration is using what's already in existence instead of creating all of this waste from fast fashion. And the reason why I kind of got to that point was I was a buyer for a shop a long time ago, and when I went to these trade shows and I was seeing all of the clothing produced, I realized there was just a lot of waste coming from it. And so I wanted to make an impact and start creating a place in Indianapolis where not only can you bring clothing to sell and give your clothing a second life, but you can find really good vintage, you can find your new favorite local artists, you can shop sustainable goods and feel good about what you're buying because it's not just like trash that's being mass produced. So that's probably my biggest inspiration, is just not adding to the waste that's already in existence.
That's incredible, Sarah. You seriously are making such a positive impact. I mean, most people don't give two craps about anything, and you're out here changing the world one clothing item at a time, sis.
I'm trying.
I love it. Fashion means so much to me. It always has. Ever since I was a young girl, I always was kind of the weirdo, and I love layering and and I love vintage shops, so I absolutely can't wait to come see you guys at Lux.
Come check it out.
It's right around the corner from the Mousetrap, like we said, y'all. 42nd and...
It's 54th in the Monon, so it's 1051 East 54th Street. We are right across from Breadworks, right by Mama Corolla's. We are available online as well, luxandivy.com. So yeah, shop us online, stop by the store, come see what we're all about.
So make sure you guys check it out, and we will be right back.
I'm Chris, and I'll take care of all your tattoo needs, man. A lot of people come to visit me for geometrics, handwriting, line work, different stuff like that. Makes me happy. The biggest thing is making people's reaction when they get done seeing my tattoos. They are so happy about it, but I love it, man.
We will get your skin glowing, smooth, sexy with a silky touch. From facials, full body waxing, Brazilian waxing, lash lifts, microdermabrasions, dermaplanes, chemical peels, you name it, we can do it. Ask me about my customer referral program. For each customer you refer to me, you get $10 towards your next service.
I love it. I love it. Viewers, how are you doing? Hope everyone's having a great day. And thank you so much for the comments and the views. ABC, thank you for having us on your show. We absolutely on your channel. We love you guys.
Keep those comments coming.
Yes, and our sponsors. We're so excited to have our new sponsor, along with our other great sponsors, the District Tap. We're giving away a $50 gift card today.
Just look at it. Look.
50
look at it.
doll hairs. 50 free doll hairs to the District Tap. Now, this place is gorgeous. Inside and out. It's a little beating heart. I love it. My band's played there many times.
At the Northside location, yeah.
Yep, and there's one downtown as well. But we just love it. We absolutely love it. Jason, tell us a little bit about what's going on right now. I don't know.
So Sunny is, he had like an audition or something, so he's running around. I've stopped the TV clock. We're at about 22 minutes, so we'll have like 7 minutes with him, or 6 or 7 minutes with him. But I stopped it so that I knew where we were going to be. Oh, and he's just coming in. That's funny.
Yay!
All right, so actually, let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and roll. No, okay, I'll start it back up. All right, so let's pretend like we are coming back from a commercial, and I'll bring him in. Get that up there. Okay, so hold on. You ready?
Yes.
So we're going to come back from a commercial. Here we go.
Hey, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, viewers, for tuning in. Everything that you guys do for us. ABC, we love you. Our sponsors, we love you. We are really excited for our special guest.
He's a comedian, formerly in Indianapolis. We've worked with him, had the honor of working with him for the hotel channel.
And I got to ride segways around downtown with him, and we just had a blast doing that. It was so much fun. Real talented, witty, charismatic, intelligent comedian friend that we just love to have on the show. We're so excited.
And apparently a top chef.
Wow.
He is. I think he's the new heavyweight contender for MasterChef or something. I don't really know. I don't really know how that works, but I've been following his Facebook page, and he's been making these creations. So next time he's in town, I'm going to demand that he make us some food. His next visit in the studio.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely need you to cook for us, Sunny. That looks just charming and delicious. Wow, how did you even make that? That looks gorgeous. Hello, Sunny. What's up?
Yo. Hey.
Like, what are we doing with You made it.
I'm doing great. I made it. Yeah, I made it, man. I was like rushing. I was just coming back from an audition. Yo, I made that dish with a lot of love. I made it with a lot of love.
It looks like it. I can see little hearts just coming off the plate. Like,
delicious. Let's look at a couple of these.
Dang, look at the little paisley. Ooh.
Yo.
He's a cultured man.
Honestly, wow. Whoa, that was awesome. It was like, pew. Sunny, how are you doing? Everybody, this is Sunny Atwal, and such a great, talented person right here. Very talented. How was your audition?
You know, it's an audition. You know how they go. You have some nerves, and, I'm just trying to, like, calm my nerves down. And at the end of it, I'm just trying to be better about letting go of it, because I can't do anything about it. Thinking about it's not going to help. I just try to let it go.
I'm sure you just aced it. We're our worst critic, right? So you probably aced it, and you're just like, oh man. But then you have to wait in anticipation, right? That's the part that sucks.
Yeah. And then you get a rejection email about 3 weeks after, or when you completely forgot that you ever did it, you get a rejection email, and you're like, oh yeah, I did audition for that.
And you gotta do like 100 of those things to land one, right? I mean, I've got
exactly, and it builds that thick skin, right? As as an actor, comedian, and stuff. Like, dang.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does build that thick skin, So that it builds that thick skin, and then you just walk around. You never need a coat.
Yes, you're just so thick.
It's getting a little steamy in here.
Sunny, tell us a little bit, for people that don't know, our viewers and stuff. Like, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you're doing, what you're up to in New York.
What's that comedy scene look like?
Yeah.
Yo, I remember being in Indianapolis. It's so funny that you talked about us riding Segways. I forgot that was like how we actually met. And
those were so scary. Remember when I couldn't stop and I like blacked out, forgot that you're supposed to lean forward, but I kept leaning backward, I was leaning forward and going faster. I'm like, so
to this day, that's the only time.
That was scary, honestly. I don't know. You think I'd be good at riding a Segway, but those things are harder than they look. But anyways, continue. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. No, the Segways are really hard, and that's the only time I've rode a Segway. I'm from Indianapolis. I did stand-up comedy in Indiana. Now I live in New York City. The comedy scene is definitely coming back since COVID started and everything. One of the cool things that I was able to do post-COVID is I helped reopen an entire improv theater as we came out of the pandemic and started reopening.
Nice.
Because it was rougher in New York than other places. I mean, Cuomo. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys get that, but Andrew Cuomo sucked. He closed everything down, and so we couldn't do anything in the city for a long time. And so when we were reopening, especially performing arts venues, he shut that down and just wouldn't let it happen. So when we were reopening the city, I was able to reopen an improv theater and honestly help start an improv scene.
That's
cool.
That was one of the cooler things I've done since I've been in New York.
Very cool. So what is the state of that
it is
that club then at this point? A couple of years, well, kind of, depending on who you talk to, a couple of years after the pandemic.
Yeah, it's booming now. It's honestly really cool. The whole scene in New York is vibrant again. Comedy is such a big part of New York. And to not have it, people were performing open mics at parks when you couldn't go to a venue and do it. But now lots of venues have opened up, and UCB, which is a huge theater, is reopening again in New York. Second City has come to New York. So it feels really positive in the city right now. The scene is getting really, really good. Lots of great talent all around all across the board.
Nice.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's cool to see just the different talent that's out there, and and you keep pushing yourself and going on those auditions and doing those all those things that you do as a comedian and stuff. That's not easy. I've always wanted to try and see, maybe just get wasted, blacked out, and then just go speak my mind or something. I think I'd be good at
You had that
comedy.
same philosophy with the Segways, and I heard you say something about blacking out, so maybe that's not a good strategy.
Yeah, it'll probably.
Yo, can I just say, last time that all three of us were together, I did black out. I absolutely that podcast.
I forgot about that.
We did Fireball, Jaeger, and I think peppermint schnapps. It was the worst combination of all time.
It was
we did them all, I think.
Yeah, that was on my show. That was so much fun.
That's hilarious. Okay, so Sunny, we are on strict TV time. So can you, if you can hang out for a little bit, we're gonna cut for TV, but we're gonna keep streaming. We'd love to keep talking to you. You can help us do our little district tap giveaway kind of thing here. So we're gonna cut for ABC WRTV right now, and then we're gonna hang out longer with Sunny. So. Woo! All right, bye ABC, WRTV.
Bye ABC, thank you so much.
And there's the fake cut. All right, so we're good, and we're still hanging out here with Sunny.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Sorry, we're gonna be like, and cut.
That's my little trick, but that allows us to be, everything we do in even in the live stream, it's timed out for TV because all of these go directly to the broadcast. So I like to take as much work out of all that as possible. So even though I screwed up a couple times, I might fix those. But so
we're giving away $50, Sunny, and I think that's quite awesome. $50. Have you ever been to the District Tap when you was up in here?
I have been to the District Tap.
Yeah. It's so
very fun.
good. Yeah, and they have live music, and it's like Twin Peaks kind of, but without the hot girls. You know what I mean? Like on the inside.
Hey, they're still hot girls.
Yeah, they're still hot, but they're not like,
They're wearing more.
They're not
usually.
scantily clad.
Unfortunately.
But I love, and their food is phenomenal too. So we're really excited to have them on board and on the team and stuff. But
there's the giveaway page right there. You go to intheloop.tv, go to the giveaways tab, and you will see that right there. This will propagate. We got 28 entries so far. I just started this yesterday, so that's pretty good given our past history. You got 3 minutes left. Everyone, we've got to reach, or we've decided that we're going to make you make you guys get to 100 entries before we give this away. So that's kind of what that little stipulation is right there. But that allows a little more participation and make it a little harder for you guys to get that gift card. So share it with your friends and family. Share it with someone you'd like to share a brewski with. Or, if you're going to take your family, $50, that's a nice little chunk. So get on over there. You got a few minutes, and we'll talk with Sunny a little bit longer, and then we'll check that again and see if we suddenly hit 100. But I'm guessing that we probably won't. Not tonight.
Oh, man, Sunny, I'm going to take my show, the Renee Michelle Merrifield show, and I'm going to cut it up.
If you're watching this?
Yeah. Well, wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, if you're watching this and you haven't submitted, you need to do it now. This is free stuff.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
So
it's
clickable,
free.
so easy.
It's free. Like, come on, go to intheloop.tv, click on that giveaway tab. I wish I could do it.
Show them that gift card again, Renee.
I wish I could do it.
I wish I could do it.
Let's get on it.
Right, you can, Sunny.
Push the right button. Here we go, right there. Look at that. It even says it even says $50 right there. Like, it's more legit than that. So I just picked those up yesterday. We're gonna have a bunch of those, so we're excited to partner with them and keep doing these giveaways. I was doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. We started with Sun King, but for sure we like to do locally sourced things. So we worked out an arrangement with the District Tap, and we'll be doing those for weeks to come. So we got a good batch of those coming.
Yeah. So anything new going with you, Sunny? How's life?
Yo, life has been pretty good, honestly. Just been hustling. The New York grind, it's definitely real. I have been, I work at comedy venues. I never really saw myself working in comedy venues. I always just saw myself more as a performer, but I've learned a lot about myself throughout the process of living here. Like, I'm a pretty decent producer of shows. I do a really good job. It's one of those things that you just don't realize the skill sets that you have. Like, I'm not necessarily the most organized person, but I'm really good about bringing people together.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've learned a lot about I'm a good producer. I'm good at dealing with the administrative side behind comedy.
Dude, that's awesome. You're a boss man. Come on. Out here producing shows in New York.
Yeah.
So what would you say you did comedy in Indy? Like stand up?
I did.
Oh, got a little lag going on there. There you are. Okay.
I did, yeah. I did stand up in Indy.
Okay, so what would you say are some of the main differences between Indianapolis and New York?
Open mics are a bigger deal in Indiana because, a lot of comedians will stay for the whole time, or you have to, you used to have to bring people to Morty's, which RIP,
right,
or Crackers. And so you'd have real people in the audience. And I know there was other mics that you could go to, but even then, people would stay the whole time. In New York, you are going to a mic and then leaving right after you're done and going to another mic right after. In Indiana, the mics would generally happen at a time where people are off work. But in New York, mics start as early as noon and they go as late as midnight.
Yeah, that's awesome. So there's just a lot of comedians down there, and they're, the hustle bustle of New York City. What part of New York are you in?
Yeah. I live in Astoria, Queens, which I think is one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. And I really, really like it. It's phenomenal. I mean, the amazing food that I have within just a walking distance of my apartment, like Thai food, Mexican, Indian, all within like a walk. And honestly, some of it's the best stuff I've ever had, like countrywide, nationwide. And it's in walking distance.
Yes, I love that. It's all right there for you. It's all right there for you. I love it. Let's see here. Jason, what time do we do it? Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, we can check in on it.
Okay.
All right, so we've got it expired for this week. We didn't go past 28. Giveaway has ended. So I've already kind of restarted it. So there is still, so now we're on for next week. So 6 days left. We're at 20 points. We need to hit 100 before we draw the winner. So you've got plenty of time to get on over there to the In the Loop.
Yeah,
giveaway
free
page.
stuff, no big deal. It's just a few little tweets or whatever, or like retweets or whatever it's called. I guess, what is Twitter called now? Just X? That is so weird.
Yeah.
So weird. I'm still calling it Twitter.
Twitter
I
X. I heard
can't.
someone call it Twitter X today. So
Twitter X.
Yeah, everybody's calling it Twitter still.
yeah,
Speaking of that, where can our peeps follow you at? Like all the things.
masterchef.com.
Yeah, masterchef.com. Yeah. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. I'm Sunny Outlaw. SUNNY Outlaw.
Outlaw.
Boom, boom.
Outlaw.
I
love that stage name.
That's a good one. And it's so close to your real name, the way it sounds phonetically.
It is. It is very close.
Yeah, that's exactly where it came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I used to always tell my name, hey, I'm Sunny Atwal. And then I would get like, oh, are you Sunny Outlaw? And I was like, I'm not, but I'm going to remember this. And one day I will be.
There he is.
There he is.
Right there.
Have you had any really fun shows lately? Like, I know some, it's always fun to do it, I'm sure, but doing it all the time, it could not be a drag, but it just kind of gets like repetitive and stuff. But then sometimes you have these really fun gigs, have you had anything like that lately?
Yeah, you absolutely hit the nail on the coffin. Like there are, you do it so much, you forget that you are a performer.
Right.
It's sometimes it can be a little draining because, we're all thinking of the big name and the big lights and all that stuff. And you forget that it's like, oh crap, I just sold out a New York City venue. And so, yeah, it does get a little like you're in it so much that the water becomes oxygen. Like fish don't see water. But I did do this solo show recently. It was like an experiment that I had the opportunity to do. It was a fully improvised storytelling show. And I did it for just 20 minutes. And because they gave me 20 minutes, I was like, you know what? I just want to experiment and see what I can do with this 20-minute slot. And I've been thinking about that show a lot. I really enjoyed it because I am someone that just likes to go in off the cuff, on the fly. I don't really want to have a plan. And I do trust myself to find like a really good ending. And the whole point of the show is to like inspire people and make them laugh at the same time. So I get a suggestion from the audience by asking if someone has something in the back of their mind that they're thinking about that like might prevent them from enjoying the show. And I then try to riff off of that for 20 minutes. And I'll do like improv scenes where I play all the characters in between.
Oh, cool.
Different story elements.
So we've got a comment coming in from Tisha on through Facebook. She says, "I'll be in NYC for Nicotine Dolls on October 6th. You should check them out, Sunny." Does that sound? Do you know what that is? Nicotine Dolls?
No, but that's an amazing name.
The Nicotine Dolls.
Thank you,
it's just
Tisha,
some
for your
hot
comment.
babes smoking cigs, doing comedy. I don't know.
Yeah, scantily clad.
Yeah, scantily clad. Just like Twin Peaks, baby. Twin Peaks, I love that place. We should get them on the show too. Have you been to a Twin Peaks?
Oh, she says it's an
No,
amazing
I
thing.
have not been to Twin Peaks.
The restaurant? The bar?
Wait a second. Is Twin Peaks the Southern Hooters?
Yes.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I have in Evansville. I went one time.
They got some good food there, I tell you. A little distracting, but It's okay. So the Nicotine Dolls is actually a band that she's going to see. Nice.
Wow, she's going all the way to New York.
Yeah, it sounds like a band name.
Yeah, that's a cool band name for sure. I love it. We got some exciting stuff coming up. I'm actually playing at Ruoff not tomorrow, but Saturday for Farm Aid. I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm playing at Ruoff. It's gonna be wild. You're like, what?
That is gonna be wild. I feel like you've been doing so much cool stuff too. I feel like every time I like open, you and Jason. I always tell this to Jason. Yo, I feel like every time I see you, your equipment has upgraded to like an nth degree, which is like even like seeing like the on live air. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah,
it's
buddy.
like a little WFY hub in here.
Yeah, it's a lot of the hardware is still the same, but there's some things I'm doing software wise to really automate some, to take out some human error and to do automated 10 or 15 different tasks with graphics and video and shutting channels down and opening other ones up and rolling video, stuff like that. So I got this push button thing here that I program, and it just really helps automate everything. So hopefully everything is more smooth. Like I said, I made a couple mistakes earlier in this one, although I think one was a clerical error. I gave Renee the wrong information, so we'll fix that. But yeah, there's another one where it was supposed to go directly to commercial, and it like dipped into the studio here. So Renee's just like,
I'm just like,
like, oh, whoops, I know what happened there, but I'll fix that next time. But
hey,
nobody's perfect.
Stuff happens, but we just roll with it. It's a fun show, and we just have fun with it.
Yeah, I know this is supposed to be about me that you're supposed to be interviewing, but I just want to give you two your flowers. I think, I'm really glad that I've gotten, that I've like kept up with you over the years, because it has been so cool to see where you have come to where I first met you. And when I first met you, you were still, both of you were hustling, but it's like, I love to see how far you two have come. I love that you two are doing this.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the recent couple of years has actually been really kind of some really big things really big things are happening, and I don't know, it seems like planets are aligning, and just ships are coming in and chips are being you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's been great. Just and
so
I agree. We love seeing you too and doing all your stuff, and it's cool to see friends that just are going up their trajectory and slaying, and that's exactly what you were doing too. Oh my gosh! So
how often are you doing comedy? Like, is that your full time? I mean, are you just hitting it hard, or you got some other side hustles going on, or what's that look like?
Yeah, it's weird. I am going really hard at comedy. I'm really going hard because I'm performing so much. I am also doing a lot of teaching. So I teach improv to adults, and I also teach comedy to kids. So it's my background is actually kind of funny how the two worlds have kind of merged together in a way that I didn't really quite think was possible. Because when you're thinking about artists becoming, or like artists trying to become like famous or trying to get their work noticed and recognized, you never really think about another possible income sources like teaching. And so that's become a big part of it. I'm also lucky enough to be on a podcast called Sounds Funny Radio, which is a fully improvised comedy podcast. It's pretty unique, actually. I'm really happy about being able to be on it. It's executive produced by Mark Evan Jackson, who is somebody on The Good Place. I don't know if people have seen The Good Place.
Yeah, I've seen that show. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the devil, I think, on The Good Place.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. It's executive produced by him. It's super exciting. That's one of the projects that I've been really, really focused on as well.
Well, that's huge news, dude. Very huge news. That's awesome.
I had to move to New York for a reason.
Yeah, you've been out there for like a solid 5 years, or
no, it has not been that long.
More than that.
Isn't that crazy?
Has it been 5 years?
Yeah. I think I'm going on either my 6th or my 5th. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's about right.
It seems like yesterday. Seriously. Doesn't it?
Yeah. It does seem like yesterday. It's because COVID has got all sorts of time messed up.
It's got like the space-time continuum is just like jacked now because of COVID. Everything's weird.
Yeah.
Time has flown by.
I can't believe it.
What large? You got any big projects coming up, or exciting things, or plans for kind of the near future or distant future?
Yes, I am. I am doing a little bit more into the digital world. I have this documentary idea that I've been wanting to work on for a while, and I'm in the pre-production phases of that, where I'm trying to do a docu-series documenting me doing 10 solo shows, like starting from nothing and trying to create like the next big great piece of art through my 10th run of it. So like just trying to do it unscripted, 10 attempts, 10 different venues, and try to document not just like my journey of trying to produce this solo show, but also document like the New York City venues along the way. So it's kind of like a historical thing show, because a lot of people don't really know, because I didn't really know this living in Indiana. I just always thought New York City was like big and corporate, but New York City is run by small businesses. Like it's all small businesses. Like you go to Times Square, you see big McDonald's signs, but everything outside of Times Square is small businesses, like mom and pop shops, especially comedy venues. They're all operated like by one or two people, or like owned by it. It's like in a family.
Do you like the Times Square vibe? I know when I go to New York, which is not very often, but I just love the hustle and bustle. I'd love to go to like Tokyo and just see all that energy and all that neon and stuff like that. So I love being right in the midst of where all the people are and the hustle and bustle, and
the thick of it.
B&H Photo is right there too. So
he
I want to get in there
loves
too.
B&H Photo, that 3-story camera shop.
What do you prefer? You prefer all that energy and buzz, or do you like the mom and pop kind of vibe?
I love it all. Honestly, I love it all. I was just in Times Square before I came to the show, and I will say the most annoying thing about Times Square is people just don't know how to walk. They just it's just so slow sometimes, and like you get a traffic jam of walking. Like that really infuriates me. But I do love the hustle, the lights, and I love the small and pop vibe too. I mean, I love that. Even in my neighborhood, I'm like a 10-minute walk from the train. It's so nice as I walk away from the train, how it gets quieter, and how when I walk toward the train and get in the city, it gets louder, because I am an extrovert. So I love being around people, but it is always nice to just kind of be by yourself too.
Yeah, there is something magical about New York. My girlfriend lives there, or she used to live there, and she's moving back, sadly. But you'll have to hook up with her and have some lunch or something. Her name's Evangeline, but she is great, and she tells me all about New York and stuff. And I think she's moving to Brooklyn this time around. Brooklyn.
Oh, great! So she's not really moving out of New York,
right? She's right.
Yeah.
She's right there. Yeah.
Not moving to New York. She's in Indianapolis right now.
She's moving back to New York.
Got it. Yeah. I think I remember. Is she the model?
Yes. Yep. Exactly. Evangeline.
I think I remember you talking to me about her last time.
Yeah. She's moving back here soon. I'm sad to see her go, but we're definitely gonna come visit, and we'll have to come see you too. And I don't know, you and Jason need to hook up and get some, he can film you doing your ideas, or maybe like a short film or something. Let's blow you up, Bo Burnham. Let's go, baby.
Bo Burnham.
Oh yeah, Bo Burnham, man. Do you watch
like
Inside?
Him? Oh
yes.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I have been since I was like 15, and just to see him blow up like that with his special on Netflix blew my freaking mind. It was so good.
It was really, really good. Yeah.
When you so does New York, is that a lot of the, I don't know, as you're making your way through New York,
making your way downtown,
all the different facets of New York, does that feed your material a lot? Like what's your style of comedy, and where do you pull that inspiration and material from?
Honestly, my style of stand-up is a little bit different. I do love Bo Burnham. I loved him since he was like on Boyo, like when I was 16.
Yes,
so
Bo,
I've
and Bo
followed
for
his
show.
whole career.
Bo for show.
But Bo, for sure. A born Bostonian. Yeah.
Aaron, librarian, a word Smithsonian. Yes, boy.
You a real fan?
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I have no idea what just happened.
We just became best friends, basically.
We did.
Again.
I would say my style is a lot closer to Mike Birbiglia and Hassan Minhaj than anyone else. I'm probably more of a storyteller than a punchline comic. And a lot of my material really is more existential. I don't really do a lot of like observational humor. It's a lot more big picture, big idea kind of stuff. And being in New York isn't necessarily the thing that drives my material. But being from Indiana is becoming a little bit more driving my material, only because I didn't know differences as vastly as I did my first year living here. But being in New York for 5 years and going back to Indiana, it is so different culturally. Mm-hmm. It is so much more different than I ever realized.
Yeah, big time. Like, just from, I like how you're taking your roots there, and then like you just kind of, so you're the only one in New York that's from Indiana, probably like, and that's cool because the others can't say that. They're just probably all from New York, so they don't even know. They don't even know.
Everyone's from everywhere.
Really?
We have so many Indiana people. You know what I also love about this city? There's a sports bar for every single team.
Nice.
Like, at least for the NFL. I don't know if it's for like all hockey and baseball too.
Probably.
But there's a Colts bar here.
Nice.
Yay! I freaking love.
So are you a Colts fan or a Giants fan or a Jets fan or what?
I'm a Giants fan. I got true to the Mannings. You know what I mean? The Manning brothers, yo. I only live in cities where a Manning has played a quarterback.
Yeah, buddy.
So Colorado is a potential destination for you.
Potential, that or New Orleans. Archie.
Hey. We love the Manning boys. So cute.
Nice. All right. Well, Sunny, we appreciate your time with us. We appreciate you calling in and hanging out with us and giving us an update. We'd love to do this every once in a while. Like I was teasing before, you hadn't come into the show yet, but Lisa Lee is our Hollywood West Coast correspondent. I said Sunny Atwal is going to be maybe our East Coast comedy correspondent, something like that. So whenever you feel like coming in, I'll hit you up every once in a while, and we'll bring you in the show. Do you ever make it back to Indianapolis, or are you pretty hardcore New York?
Yeah, I do. I do make it back to Indianapolis because my family's still there. I don't I don't go like once every month or anything. I just go when I have the time.
Yeah.
Which I will be coming this upcoming year.
Ooh,
okay, well, you better get your booty over to the J Studio and say hello.
It's called Studio J. It's only been a few years.
It's only been 7 years.
Wow. So yeah, we'd love to have you in studio. Like I said, Lisa Lee's going to be in studio next week. She's going to be in town, so we can kind of do some more in depth into comedy and stuff like that. We talked about all that stuff before, but we'd love to have you back, and we appreciate your time here. So
yeah, thanks for coming on, Sunny. It was fun talking to you again.
It's really fun talking. I really, really enjoyed it. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, you betcha. All right, we'll talk to you later, Sunny.
Bye, Sunny.
Bye, Sunny. All right.
I love it.
So I cut that music a little bit ago because we were having a little bit of stutters in there with his feet. So I don't know if the music didn't seem to help do much, but that's all right. Not too bad. Well, a couple times there, got a little. But that's all right. All right. So as a reminder, before we cut here, we've got the giveaway page, and let me go to the
$50. That's right. $50 free to the district tap, y'all.
Yeah, you got 6 days, so we're gonna try again next week, next Thursday at the end of that live feed, and see if there's any lucky winners. Yay. Pretty easy. Easy money.
Yes. You guys check it out, and thanks so much for tuning in, for viewing, all of our commenters and our friends and family that are watching.
Is that farm made like an open That's like an open thing, right? What, like, can you tell people how to attend or
Sure,
tickets or
just
anything?
go. The tickets they're not very cheap, but they're $100 to.
Well, it's like a
come to-
fundraiser, right? So I guess that makes sense. They're trying to raise funds.
Farm Aid goes all around the world, I guess, and they're here in Indy this time. And yep, I'm gonna be singing on stage with Ann Wilson and the Jim Irsay Band this Saturday. So if you want to come out to Ruoff and see,
There it is right
there's the lineup is incredible. Dave Matthews is playing, Willie Nelson and his family, and just a lot. Can you scroll down there yet? It should show the lineup somewhere, but there. Yeah, check out the lineup when you get the chance. It's super awesome. It's got a lot of great stuff. There we go. Yep. Dave Matthews.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, Willie Nelson.
Dave Matthews.
Yep, Margot Price, as well as the Jim Irsay Band featuring Ann Wilson of Heart.
Nathaniel Ratliff.
Yeah, and the Night Sweats,
The Night
love
Sweats.
them. Oh my gosh. And of course, we have. Okay, I can't.
The Jim
remember
Irsay.
what it was. Yeah.
Right there. Is that what you're looking for?
No, I
Oh.
thought there was somebody else that I knew at the bottom there, but no, it's a really cool lineup. We're really excited. Margot Price, really love them, but Dave Matthews especially, I'm freaking out about. So I'm gonna be on the same stage as Dave Matthews, performing with Dave, essentially, kind of.
Oh, they're doing a stream.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Farmaid.org.
Ah,
Cool,
live stream begins at
that'd be great.
11:30 on Saturday. So nice.
Yep, perfect. So check that out, and thank you guys, everybody, for everything that y'all do for us and supporting our show. We really appreciate it.
And you're going to be singing the national anthem at
Jimmy John's Stadium the same morning.
I know. It's like this weekend is bonkers. Yeah. So tomorrow we're driving to Detroit after her rehearsal, and then staying the night at my brother's for the Parkinson's Walk, which is the next morning. She sings the national anthem at about 10 a.m. at the Jimmy John's field, and then right after she's done doing the anthem, she drives back to without me. She drives back to do Farm Aid later. What is it? 6:something at night, 6:45 at night or something like that. You're
6
singing.
o'clock, yeah.
And then I'm staying to film the. My brother asked me to do a piece on the Parkinson's Walk and all that. So we'll be parting ways temporarily, but yeah. So it's like bing bong bong bing bing.
Bing bong bing bong.
Yeah, bing bong.
Yeah, all over the place.
All over the place. All right. Well. Here's something I haven't used. Socials.
Boom.
Ooh, they come up?
No.
Why not? Oh, there it goes. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, or X, whatever it's called now. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We're In the Loop TV show on all those platforms.
Yes. Find
us, like us, love us, comment, drop us little lines, watch the live feeds on Thursdays at 7, watch the ABC WRTV broadcast, a totally different episode than this one tonight. And then we're 24/7 inside the hotel, so as you have friends and family coming in, staying at hotels, tell them to find
check it out.
the In the Loop Visitors channel in their hotel room.
It was channel 50 in the
Yeah, it
West
depends on
End.
what hotel you're in. We're in the largest hotel in Indianapolis. We are channel 2. So you can watch it in all its HD glory. There's a little QR code where you can find more information about the sponsors that are on there. So there you go. That's it. We out of here.
Okay,
Bye.
guys. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.
Live streams Thursdays at 7 and Saturdays at midnight on ABC.